This segment is sponsored by the local Edward Jones office of Lee Colvin. The host of the show and Edward Jones have an existing business relationship. This event is not a testimonial of services provided by Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin.
Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barret on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
And Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Avoid using or use caulk, okay? Use caulk or weather stripping to seal leaks around your windows and doors. Stopping drafts is one of the quickest ways to lower your winter bill. More ideas at mte.com/myenergyplan. I was trying to tell you to not do something that you should do. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. Lee Colvin is here. I feel better now. Good morning, sir.
How you doing today, Brian?
I'm okay. It's like the tail wagging the dog day for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Instead of the dog wagging the tail.
You just trying to catch up?
Yeah. What are you doing?
You know, I am trying to put our aging parents' wishes first.
To have my kids believe things. You know, I'm aged.
Fast.
You know what I got in the mail the day before my birthday?
What's that? The AARP?
Uh-huh. Man, their timing is uncanny. Their timing is just like, happy birthday.
For 10 years, you're like, I'm not old enough. Now you're like, hot dog. No.
So I guess I can go get a senior coffee. But anyway.
There you go.
As parents get older, you know, talking about financial issues, aging issues, those can be some difficult conversations to have too.
You know, it can, Brian, but you know, here's the thing. As your parents grow older, it may be time to talk to them about financial and aging issues, which may involve difficult conversations, but conversations that need to be had.
And how do you approach this? I'm sure very carefully.
Definitely. You know, you'll want to be very careful in how you do this by maybe mentioning ahead of time that you'd like to talk to them about their future plans and possibly reassure them that you want to understand their wishes so that their affairs will be taken care of as they would like.
I mean, how do you even begin to approach this to ask? I mean, you're going to have to ask questions. So, I mean, how do you even start that?
Well, first, we got to make sure that your parents are agreeable, right?
My dad was never agreeable to anything, but unless there was food involved.
So have these conversations over dinner.
Yeah, see? There's a fix for everything.
At the Barret house.
Yeah.
You know, choose a comfortable location, possibly ask whom they would like to invite and or not invite. Then think about how to open the conversation, preferably not with what they want to do with their money, as this could be interpreted as you're seeking information about your inheritance or being skeptical about their financial decisions. Instead, build a broader discussion about their vision for their aging years. Mm-hmm. You know, a series of shorter conversations that may allow you to cover topics more comfortably rather than trying to solve everything at once.
Well, today the meat of the conversation here with Lee is going to surround kind of four things. Areas that you should address when having this conversation with parents. They include healthcare, they include independence, financial goals, and obviously last wishes, you know, in terms of after their passing. So let's take these one at a time. Healthcare, that's got to be a biggie.
Huge, just huge, Brian. We seek to learn whether our parents have established appropriate health-related legal documents such as a healthcare power of attorney, and this can give someone the authority to make decisions about their medical care. If your parents have become unable, also a living will, which spells out the extraordinary medical treatments that they may or may not want toward the end of life.
Healthcare, independence. That's something as people get older, I think that's one of the number one things, they want to keep their independence, especially as long as possible, right?
Don't try to take those keys away.
No, boy. One of my brothers made that mistake and then, of course, blamed me for it with Dad. Yeah. But they were hidden in a cabinet in the kitchen. That's as mad as I've ever seen him in my life. That was not the way to handle that situation, by the way.
Folks, sometimes this conversation is not... I'll say this conversation is never playing, but boy. As folks do age, Brian, they may begin to lose their independence. So have your parents... And this is a question, have your parents considered options for long-term care, such as an assisted living facility, a nursing home, or a home health aide? If they plan to receive support from family members, do your parents' expectations match yours, and how much you may be supporting them in those matters?
We're talking with Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, putting your aging parents' wishes first and having this conversation about things like healthcare, independence, financial goals, last wishes. Let's talk financial goals.
Focusing on personal or financial aspects of their legacy is where they want to leave, even the word leave, it can be valuable conversation. Mm-hmm. Have they updated their will? Have they checked their other estate documents, such as a living trust? Have they created a durable power of attorney for a trusted family member to make financial decisions for them if they become incapacitated? Do they have the proper beneficiary designations on their insurance policies, retirement plans, or bank accounts? And Brian, if you position these issues around your parents having control over transferring their assets, then rather than curiosity, you'll, basically who will get what, you'll more likely have a productive conversation with that parent.
I think maybe the biggest thing that keeps you from having this conversation is talking about last wishes.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, isn't it?
We want to know. Maybe they want to tell you. Maybe it's just not knowing how. But you'll want to learn whether your parents have instructions on their will, about their funeral and last wishes. Express that you or another close family member should know who is responsible for making their wishes or making sure that their wishes are met in a timely fashion.
Money, independence, aging, all of these things that we talked about are pretty sensitive issues, aren't they?
They are, but you don't have to do this all alone. Enlist help from another close family member, or if your parents work with an attorney, maybe a financial professional, a trusted advisor, consider asking if they're interested in having them participate in your talks. You might even be able to introduce your parents to one of those advisors if they've not met before. But in any case, just keep talking, Brian. It's important to have these conversations. They're challenging, but if handled correctly, they can be a great benefit to your parents and to your entire family.
You mentioned, talking with an advisor, and maybe someone's at the point where they need to start beginning to put this together for themselves, trying to unravel things, just really need help from a financial advisor. I'm sure that you or one of the great Edward Jones folks here in Rutherford County would be able to help.
Brian, we always want to help our local neighbors, our friends, our family. If there's somebody out there who has questions, who has not gone through this yet, or who has, but maybe it's been a while, feel free to give your current financial advisor a call, or if you don't have one, feel free to call us at 615-907-7056. Again, that's 907-7056. The folks in my office, we would love to talk to you, ask some preliminary questions to find out your situation, your needs, and either help you directly or refer you to the best advisor in the area to assist with your needs.